Hello folks all over the world. Welcome another new chapter on the investigation of unicosobreviviente. This is the 4th episode. By now, everyone knows the story of Javier, the TikTok user, the time traveler, who woke up in a hospital in Valencia without anyone telling him that we were all in quarantine for SARS-CoV-2. In the first episode, we collected 3 pieces of evidence highlighting Javier's presence in the year 2021, not 2027. In the second episode, we detected the presence of humans in the videos. In the third episode, we have seen a failed attempt to make a broadcast live. Okay guys, we are ready to go to the investigation. In the first episode, we talked about another TikToker, Damian Mulla, who challenged Javier to get his book from inside his TV studio. Do you remember? It went wrong for Javier, because Damian proved the book is gone, so Javier had to be in our time, and he was also captured by the security camera. So far it seemed like a credible story. However, in some subsequent videos, Damian showed that he found the book in the place where he had hidden it from Javier, with some details inserted that show that Javier could really be in a parallel reality. In short, he proved to be an accomplice or a simple attempt to continue sponsoring the book. So, the story of the security camera hack may not have been necessary either. A story controversy that proves that Damian and Javier probably know each other and agree, and that the whole camera scene was concocted to favor both characters. However, the story they created was too incredible to hold up. And the security camera scene did nothing but prove the exact opposite. I'm sorry guys, we are now an experienced audience, demanding, we want quality. Try again next time. Anyway, thanks for the fun. Another interesting video is the one where he decides to reply to a comment from a user who asks him go out from the neighborhood of the Valencian community. Conchita, please read the comment of this user.
Sal de la comunidad valenciana, entonces te creeremos que estás solo en una realidad paralela.
That translated is, leave the Valencian community, then we will believe that you are alone, in a parallel reality. He shoots this video. What you see on the wall would seem the shadow of a butterfly, with an unmistakable oscillating trend. So in this parallel world, do animals exist? Or are we still in 2021? I repeat the same concept. It is practically impossible to cover the traces of everything, especially when you are near a public place. Not bad as proof, right? Javier's misfortune is, in this case, that he was betrayed by an endangered animal, the butterfly. The number of followers of this channel has now grown a lot. In fact, it is possible to read many types of comments, some of which, for example, report the presence of another human being in the video of the visit to the fire station. Take a look guys. Also, people in the comments say that the fire truck you see is very old. It is no longer currently in use, so it could be an old fire station discarded, or used for other purposes. Did you see it? Immediately after the stairs, the glass of the door frames a hidden person. Let's review the replay. The next video was shot on Javier's 53rd day of solitude, but from the very first shoot we immediately understand that he is not alone. Let's take a look at the next video. I must admit that it took me several views to notice the presence of a human silhouette with a mask. The common blue mask used during COVID-19 quarantine. I set the video to replay to give you the opportunity to find it too. So, did you see it? Immediately, at the beginning of the video, Javier takes pictures of a large building, with many windows. In the upper floors, a silhouette can be glimpsed. It is a human silhouette, which moves to the left as if not to be noticed by Javier. In all likelihood, it was an office employee, who in full quarantine was attracted by the only boy, Javier, who was wandering around the street. And you? What do you think about it? Within the comments on the video in which we found a butterfly, some users have pointed out a suspicious shadow, similar to that of a bird in the adjacent building. Let's take a look. To be able to see it, we need to zoom and slow down the video, because the video shooting is quite fast. Making a hypothesis, it could be pigeons, which really like to perch on the ledges. If you want to believe Javier's thesis, they are not animals but something that moves on the cornice of a building. At this point, what? They can't be human, they can't be animals, you decide. Remember the theory I was telling you about, it is extremely difficult for Javier to obscure all evidence of human or animal life. Still in the same video a little while ago, someone in the comments points out how they can be glimpsed inside a window. Let's take a look together. Okay, now look at the red 4-story building. Let's try to slow down the video sequence. It seems to be a person at the window. In the last frames we can see a human arm. To answer a user's question, what did you eat, survivor? Javier shoots a video of what his accommodation should be. Reading various comments, everyone says to turn up the volume of this video to hear the noise of cars on the street. Now we will do it together, analyzing the audio track. As you have seen, we have processed the background audio by amplifying it without applying cleaning filters. I don't know guys, it doesn't sound like vehicle noises from the street, to me. I hear the sound of the refrigerator motor, hear the ticking of the hands of a clock, and hear voices in the distance, nothing else. So for me there are human voices from the street, but Javier will probably reply that he had a videotape in the living room with a movie. You decide. People, the 4th episode on the investigation of the TikTok channel, unicosobreviviente, ends here. Thank you all for watching this video and for your support. Sign up and click on the bell to stay up to date on new videos. I greet you and remember, we live in a logical and mathematically ordered universe. Don't believe everything, ask, analyze, and you will solve.